Hi everyone, how's it going? It's Alex here today, and I'm back with another video. Today, I really want to talk to you about a very special subject. It's what to do when you're unemployed or you don't have a job. This is a very personal subject because I also, I have been in my life when I was unemployed, and I know what it feels like. And recently, I was talking to somebody close to me, and they're in this position. In fact, there's a couple of people that I know personally that they don't have a job or they're out of work right now, and they're in this, really tough transition place. And you might be in this place as well. So this is why I really want to make this video, because I think it's really important. Because when you're in this position right now, when you are unemployed or you don't have a job, which, like I said, I've been as well, because one of my first instances of being unemployed, I was actually fired from one of my first jobs when I was working at a bank. And it was devastating because I wanted to be a banker. Like, that was my dream in my life. My dream was crushed when I was fired that day. It was really sad. Then what happens after is that really soul-crushing phase of when you don't have a job. So you right now watching might be in this stage. And here I am, Alex, I want to talk to you because I think it's very important that you listen to me, because hey, I've been there and I'm out of it, and I can tell you right now, you might be in this little dark place and like, oh my god, I'm never gonna get a job, I keep applying, no one keeps answering to my emails, what is happening? And you get in this dip. We've been there, you might be there right now. So here's what you can do. This is really important. Work really defines us as people. As sad as it is, the reality is we are defined by work. We are defined by what we do every day. Of course, you can be enlightened and not be that way, but for most of us in our every day of our lives, what we do Monday to Friday or 7 days a week for some really defines who we are. So the most important thing is to still understand is you are still not your work, right? You are still a person and you are separate from your work. Do not let your work define you. And when you're in this stage, understand that it will pass. Because the reality is, the most important thing you can do right now is to keep moving. The most important thing you can do right now is get the hell out of the house, right? Because one of the most important things that you can do as a person is establish a routine. Because the beautiful thing that work does for us human beings is it gives us a routine, meaning a place to go, a place to dress up to, a place to go see other people. But a lot of times what happens when we're out of work or we're unemployed, we get stuck in this rut of being at home and pretending like we're searching for a job, meaning like you're on Facebook or flipping through Instagram, whatever you might be doing, but you're not actually doing productive work and you don't have an established routine. So one of the first things and the most important things that you can do is, even though you're unemployed and you're out of work, establish a routine like you're going to a job. Meaning your job right now is getting a job, or your job right now is creating a business or whatever it is you might be doing. Because when I was unemployed for almost 2 years of my life, I called it my business development stage, meaning I was working on the business, but in that instance I was actually still unemployed. So you can choose to either look for a new job, right, which is your job, looking for a job, or you can be starting a business, where I call this your business development stage. But the important thing is you treat this like your job. Don't feel sorry for yourself. Oh, I'm unemployed, hence I'm just gonna be in my house and not get out because people don't want to see unemployed people on the street. It's not the truth. The most important thing is you work. Meaning, Monday to Friday, your work is to find a job. Meaning, you get out of the house. Where that is, you go to a library, you go to a coffee shop, you go somewhere you have to go. But get out where there's people there and where you actually have to present yourself like a human being and not be in your pajamas and just cry all day. Because it's very important. Because routine builds us up as people. We really are creatures of habit. Meaning, establish this routine for yourself. Monday, you get out, you find a certain place where you're gonna go, be with your laptop or whatever it is, and look for work, right? Meaning you search your things, whatever. Or even more importantly, what I tell so many people is, too many people right now think, oh, this whole world of systems against us, all I'm doing is that I'm applying digitally and no one's replying to me. Well, hey, you have time. Right now, you can go out and see your employers face to face. Meaning, you find jobs, you find where people are looking for work, meaning there's these jobs that are open. Go to that workplace, meaning go to that business and say, hey, I know you guys are hiring for this. My name is this. I really qualify for the role. Who can I speak to about this position? Yeah, be a linchpin. Be that person that shows up. Because the reality is nobody does this. Nobody shows up and says, hey, I'm ready to work. Hey, I'll even work for free for a week. Give me a trial. I want to hustle. Nobody does this because most people are just there complaining how there's no jobs. But the reality is there is jobs. There is jobs for people who want to hustle. And you can make that choice of being that person who hustles, who shows up. Because I'll be honest, if somebody shows up at our office and says, hey, I'm ready to work, give me a trial or do whatever. Here's what I am. And then if they are qualified, you can also be a little, you can't be applying for CEO position when you're just a customer service person. You also have to be in line. But if you really have the experience and you really believe you can achieve, you go out there, you go speak to these people. And yes, you might get rejected, or yes, you will get rejected. But you know what? In most instances, people respect hustle, especially business people and entrepreneurs. Yes, when you go apply for a big corporation, you might get shut down because everyone there is just pushing papers. But if you go apply for a workplace where there's actual founders there of the business, they respect the hustle and they'll respect you. And they want people like you who have the hustle on board. So this is one of the things you can do. Another thing is exercise daily. It's very important to keep your body and shape in motion. You have to keep moving. Walk at least 30 minutes to an hour a day. That's what I used to do. Mimi and I, my wife, we're both unemployed together. You know what we do? We go for walks. We go for walks in parks. And we walk, we talk. We also did the thing called the gratefulness walk. We would talk about things we're grateful for even though we didn't have them, like having a business and having this life that we currently live. We do those things. But you know what? As silly as it sounds, that worked because we got out of the house and we weren't in the rut. And another thing you can do is talk to people. Go out, still spend time with friends, spend time with people that really lifts you up. And if you're around people that are like, oh, you're too old for this, you suck, you're not gonna get a job anyways, it's great. Now you find out who you shouldn't be friends with and don't see those people. But it's really important this time also to have these people in your lives that are like-minded. Meaning, if you don't have these people, this is your time to go see some meetup groups, meet like-minded people. Hey, like I said, exercise, go play some sports, but do something. Because you never even know when you might be even interacting with these people, that might even give you the opportunity for you to meet somebody who's going to give you that position. Who knows? Maybe they'll be that person who's hiring playing volleyball. You never know. And another thing you can really do in this moment and in this time is be learning and growing. This is a beautiful time that you have been given as a transition to learn and grow and to become as a better person. Because like I said, being fired or being unemployed can be one of the greatest times of your life if you really see it that way. You really see it as a way of, hey, I have been given this time to really actually go to the next step, because so many times we just get stuck at a certain job. But here now you are given the opportunity to actually excel, to actually create the next chapter of your life. But you do that by actually absorbing the information that will help you grow. Meaning, read the books that are either good for your position that you're applying for or just helping you grow as a person, for your confidence, for your speaking skills, whatever it might be. But consume information that's gonna build you up as a person. Because this is like it right now. See it as a job, meaning Monday to Friday, 9 to 5, whatever it is, get out and be learning, be applying for positions, or be growing your business, be talking with people, but be doing something. See unemployment or this time as your job. See it as your business development or as your career development job, right? And get to work, meaning Monday to Friday, get out there. This is honestly the best advice I can give you, because I know that I was able to get through because I was doing these things. And yes, there'll be moments when you'll just wanna roll up in the ball somewhere in the corner and just cry. It's normal, it's natural, but remind yourself and hear these words is that get out there, start moving, dress up, take a shower, and drink some water, because it'll help you out. And the last thing I really want to point out is, you know what? There's no such thing as there's no jobs out there. Understand that. Or there's no opportunities. There's so much opportunity and abundance in this world. It's just there's too many people being mediocre and just being average. And you as a person, if you don't want to be in this position, you have to understand that you can't be mediocre and you can't be average. You have to do this hustle. You have to do these kind of things, because most people are not doing them. The people who have great lives, the people who have great careers or businesses, they hustle, they get to work. This is something that I personally have realized, because like I said, I've been in that position, browsing endlessly Facebook and looking, oh, look how good everybody else's lives, my life sucked. I did that, I was there, trust me. And like I said, it's when I stopped looking at other people, when I stopped comparing myself with other people, I said, hey, Alex, you yourself are responsible for your life. You yourself can excel by not being average, by hustling and doing the work day in and day out. And the most important thing to remember is keep going. Just keep going. It's a daily grind. Just keep going, keep chugging along. You will get rejected. It's fine. Just keep going. So I really just made this video from the heart, because I know sometimes my videos can be all this like uplifting, but in reality, sometimes you're down and out. Sometimes you're in a situation, but it doesn't define you, because I'll tell you what, you'll get through it and you'll be doing awesome. And wait, one more thing. I just want to leave you off with don't settle. The thing is, good things come to those that hustle. It's really true. Don't settle just for things that are good enough. You really have it in you to strike a gold. You really have it in you to have a great business or to have a great job. So don't settle and just keep going. That's it. That's my last message. So thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate you for sticking through. If you're here, that means you're committed and you're above average because you finished this. You can finish and start other things. So keep going. Another thing I just want to do is ask you, are you currently unemployed? What's your situation? What are you doing to get out of it? Or if you've been unemployed before, what did you do and what really helps you to really find a job or to start a business or whatever it is? I'm really curious because this is just some tips that I shared with you today, but I would really love to hear from your own experience. So thank you so much for watching. Have an awesome day. Take care. Bye.